everyone, this is Tessa Bentulin with Newschannel 13. We're here in Colonie on Corthell Street because the home behind me is finally getting cleaned up after the debris was sitting here since July 27th. I'll give you a better look. I'm going to turn the camera around here and give you kind of a closer look at what's going on. So the people in the excavator right now, the demolition crew, is taking a break at the moment. But the reason this house had to come down is because the roof partially collapsed on July 27th. A woman was living in the home, and the town of Colonie decided that because of the immense amount of mold in there and the ton of extensive water damage in the home, it had to be demolished completely. The woman who lives in the home is okay. She's living with her daughter at a different location, but it was just deemed unlivable because of the conditions that the home was in. And neighbors all around this area were complaining that the debris was just sitting here and nothing was being done about it. So today, after 2 weeks, the town of Colonie has hired a demolition crew here as well as an air monitor to help with the cleanup because it had asbestos in the house. And you can see from the signs here that it says asbestos. And so as they're taking this all down, when the excavator is going, there's someone who's actually sitting right there. That guy is hosing down the whole site as they're breaking it down to make sure that they can keep any dust and asbestos away from other homes as possible and kind of contain it. And also to make sure asbestos doesn't go into the air and other parts of this neighborhood. They put tarp on this home and the home next to it. Any home and windows that is 25 feet within the cleanup area has to be tarped up because they're at risk for asbestos, so they did that as well. Another thing they did is these things right here, these little guys. So there's 5 of those around the whole house or the whole perimeter, and that's collecting air. And they're gonna test the air samples at a lab at a later date to see how much asbestos was riddled in this home as they were doing the cleanup. But that will be figured out in another date. So the company that was hired, the construction company was hired by the town of Colonie, so was the asbestos monitor. They're gonna be here for most of the day from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. is when they'll finish. And then they'll come back tomorrow and they'll finish the job tomorrow. But again, this has been about a 2.5-3 week process. The home came down after the roof partially collapsed, and the town of Colonie decided that the whole house had to come down and be demolished because of the extensive water damage and the amount of mold that filled this home. It was just unlivable. It wasn't safe. The woman who lives in this home, she now lives with her daughter around the area, so she is safe. And this is the result of it, is that the town of Colonie is cleaning this up. As for who's paying for this, the construction company and the asbestos monitor, they're both been hired by the town of Colonie, and they're going to invoice the town of Colonie for their services as for right now. And we'll have this full report starting at 4 o'clock on Newschannel 13. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock we'll have the full report. For now, we'll sign off.